We'll be utilizing the chair here in our session to help strengthen our hip abductors, adductors, additionally strengthen our core, all right? By engaging the core in the chair and sitting up nice and tall without leaning back on the chair, this will engage our deep core muscles, all right? So I want you to go ahead and sit nice and tall, again, away from the back of the chair at this point. Now, your ankles should be tracking right directly underneath your knees. Sitting tall, finding length in the spine. I want you to go ahead and shift your pelvis into a neutral position. Okay. So draw your belly button to your spine. Go ahead and relax your hands down at your sides. All right. If you have arms on your chair, just go ahead and place them on the opposite sides of the arms. With the palms facing forward, I want you to inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, release your arms back down. Again, we inhale, reach overhead. Exhale, arms come down. One more time. Inhale, reach overhead. And exhale, arms sweep down. Nicely done. From here, go ahead and place your hands to your sides. We're moving right into ankle stabilization with a heel lift. I want you to inhale as you press the ball of the foot into the floor. Your heel raises up, and exhale, you're going to lower your heels back down to the floor. We inhale, sit up nice and tall. Again, draw your belly button to your spine. Pelvis is in neutral. That is how you will keep your core engaged during a chair class. Inhale, raise the heels up. And exhale, lower the heels down. Nicely done. One more time. Try to refrain from your ankles wobbling out side to side, so keep them in a nice straight line. Beautiful. Last time. Nicely done. From here, I want you to go ahead and outstretch your palms to the side. We inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Now, as you exhale, I want you to bend at the elbows. You're going to press down and back, squeezing the shoulder blades together. So this time we're going to inhale, reach overhead, and exhale, press back, squeezing those shoulder blades together. So the point of this move is to open up through the front of the chest, right? A posture correction move. Nicely done. Reach on an inhale and exhale, bending at the elbows, and we press back. One more time. Nicely done. Let's go ahead and incorporate the heel lift as well. So inhale, pressing the ball of the foot into the floor. Your heel raises, refraining from the ankles wobbling side to side, and exhale, bending at the elbows and lowering the heel back down. Keeping the core engaged, okay? So we don't want a rounded back, okay? We don't want to slouch forward. We want the pelvis to stay neutral. Inhale, we raise up. And exhale, we lower back down again. Really press the ball of the foot into the floor. You should feel the muscle engagement throughout the calf, all the way up through the thigh. And the harder you press the ball of the foot into the floor, the more you will feel it. Last time. Nicely done. From here, go ahead and rest your hands at your sides. Let's go ahead and do a little neck stretch. So looking forward, I want you to inhale, keep pelvis in neutral. We're going to gaze up at the ceiling. And exhale, you're going to gaze down at the floor, creating length down the back of the neck by creating a slight double chin here. Inhale, we gaze up. And exhale, we gaze down for neck flexion and neck extension. From here, bringing the head back to a center position, we inhale as you turn your head towards the side of the room. And exhale, return back to center. Inhale, turning the head towards the opposite side of the room. And exhale, returning back to center. Nicely done. From here, I want you to go ahead and turn your chin towards your shoulder. Inhale, rolling across the chest towards the opposite shoulder. And exhale, same thing. Again, creating that slight double chin to create length through the back of the neck. One more time, opposite direction. Nicely done. Go ahead and bring the head back to center. From here, I want you to place your hands on your knees for some spinal articulation, okay? So kind of like a cat-cow. Legs are hip distance apart. We inhale, sitting up tall. As you exhale, I want you to round the back forward. Okay, head comes forward. Our gaze is now at the floor. Okay, so we're rounding forward, leaning forward, hinging at the hips. And exhale now, first with your head, kind of draw a little line with your nose. You're going to gaze up at the ceiling, ending with the low spine, returning back to sitting up nice and tall. Let's do that again. So we inhale, you're going to round the back forward with your gaze. You're looking down at the floor. And exhale, swooping forward. Again, kind of drawing a little line with your nose, looking up at the ceiling and ending with the low spine. One more time. Inhale, rounding the back forward. Excuse me. Keeping the hands placed on the knees. And exhale. Nicely done. So from here, I want you to go ahead and extend the arms out to the sides, palms facing the ceiling. But sitting up tall, keeping the core engaged, I want you to inhale. As you exhale, you're going to press the palms back to squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, rotate palms up towards the ceiling, and exhale, press the palms back. And repeat. Okay, so with this move here, we're helping to open things up through the front of the chest, right? Helping in posture correction. So really squeeze those shoulder blades together. Okay, arms are active. Fingertips are fully extended, right? You should feel this from the fingertip all the way to the shoulder blade. Inhale, palms face forward. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades back together. All right. So the body should be still. The core is engaged. Draw your belly button to your spine. Pelvis is in a neutral position, right? We don't have a rounded back here. So you should start to feel a little bit of tiredness here throughout the shoulder. You're doing great work for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Go ahead and flip your palms backwards. We're going to pulse the arms back. All right. Enjoy the burn. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, feeling the rib cage expand. Exhale through the mouth. Nice straight back. Right, crown of the head is facing the ceiling. Right, kind of imagine that someone has a little string at the top of the crown of the head, pulling you to sit up nice and tall, a little bit taller here. For 3. Nice steady pulses. 2. And 1. Here we go, moving into arm circles, all right? Inhale, arm circles. Now, if this does not feel good to you to do a full arm circle, sometimes if you have a little bit of sticking or popping, a little bit of a shoulder irritation, you can always place the hands on the front of the shoulders and modify this move to elbow circles. So doing whichever one feels nice for you. Honoring your body throughout this workout. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Reverse arm circles, opposite direction. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Do not hold your breath. All right, so the abdominals will not fire off correctly without correct breathing in Pilates. That's why we emphasize it so heavily. All right, you activate those deep core muscles, your transverse abdominis, right, and all the other muscles included with correct breathing. Last time around. Nicely done. Go ahead, place the front of your palms on the front of your shoulders if they're not there already. Go ahead and raise your elbows up towards the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale, sweep your elbows back down one more time. You can round the back. Inhale, open up the chest nice and wide. And exhale, rounding the back slightly. Beautiful. From here, outstretching our hands, palms facing the floor. Inhale with palms flat, fingertips pointing towards the ceiling. And exhale, fingertips facing the floor. Again, try your best to keep your palms flat. That is when you will get that the most out of this wrist activation. Warm up. Okay. If you happen to work at a desk or at a computer a lot, this is really great to help keeping things moving nice and fluid. All right. Go ahead from here. Keep little stop sign hands. Fingertips pointing towards the ceiling. Fingertips towards each other, and then away. So a little bit of a windshield wiper hands here. helping to increase our range of motion throughout the wrist. 2 and 1. Go ahead and inhale, reach the hands overhead, roll out your wrist. Exhale, bring your wrist down and around. One more time. Nicely done. From here, we're going to engage the arms additionally, so bring those arms overhead. All right, so I'm going to scoop forward towards the front of your chair. We're going to add some marches in. We inhale, sit up tall. First, draw the belly button to the spine, pelvis is in neutral. Drawing the knee up towards the chest. Exhale, lower that foot, opposite foot, or legs, right? Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Okay, moving at a pace that feels right to you, a comfortable pace. I'm more concerned that you emphasize your correct form today during not just this class, but all of the sessions, right, that we do here on the platform. As form will get you the most results over the amount of high repetitions. Okay. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, right? Now, if you feel that your hip flexors are a little bit grabby here, if they're a little bit tight or shortened, maybe don't lift up as high. Go ahead and engage the core so you feel the movement challenging the core a little bit more versus putting so much strain on the hip flexors. Okay, so moving your knee up as high as it feels good to you for 3, for 2, and 1. Nicely done. Moving into a little bit of a glute and thigh stretch. Again, sitting towards the top of your chair, the front of the chair. I want you to bring those shoulders up, down, and back. Rotate that pelvis to neutral if you've lost that core engagement. We inhale, elbows wide, draw the knee towards the chest. Exhale, lower the foot back down to the floor. Inhale, opposite knee to chest. And exhale. Okay, so you should feel this right about now. I definitely feel it throughout my abs. All right. Challenging the deep core muscles by sitting up tall. Inhale, draw the knee to the chest. And exhale, sending the foot back to the mat. We love a good glute and thigh stretch as well. Multifaceted movement here for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Arms overhead, continuing to march. And go ahead and pick up the pace a little bit. Just be sure to draw the belly button to the spine. Okay. Again, we're not rested against the back of the chair. This allows us to challenge our core, even though we're sitting. All right. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Elbows wide. Go ahead and hold on to the right knee. Exhale, lower. Inhale, draw the knee to the chest. Exhale, lower. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. All right, let's go ahead and challenge our hip, ab, and adductors here. All right, tapping into the glutes as well. So I want you to go ahead and bring your knees wide here, okay? So you're gonna scoot to the very top of your chair as far as you can go without losing your balance here. Shift the pelvis to neutral, engaging the abdominals from here. Elbows out, arms outstretched to the side, placing the feet firmly into the floor. We're gonna go ahead and inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, you're gonna pulse the knees out towards the sides of the room, okay? Now you should feel this here throughout the inner thighs. Breathe, again, bring the shoulders up, down, and back. Make sure they're not up here in your ears, okay? Be working in inner and outer thighs, hip, ab, and adductors throughout these segments here coming up. You should also feel this glute activation as well in your side glutes, so your glute med and glute min. Again, keeping the core engaged. Inhale through the nose, expanding the lungs with air, and exhale through the mouth. Stay with me for 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Go ahead and keep your legs where they are at. We inhale. I want you to go ahead and bring your left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, you're going to tap the fingers towards the floor. Inhale, we raise up. And exhale, you're going to rotate from the mid-spine towards the side of the room. So again, arm comes up towards the ceiling. Then we tap the fingers to the floor. And then we hinge from the hips back up. And then with the same side, rotate from the mid-spine. Okay. Inhale, reach. Exhale, we're going to tap the fingers to the floor. Inhale, we hinge from the hips back up. And exhale, getting a little bit of spinal mobilization here, some rotational movements here throughout the spine. Okay. So we already worked flexion and extension with that cat-cow variation there for some spinal articulation. Now we're getting a rotational aspect here, loosening things up throughout the mid-spine. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hand comes down towards the floor. Last time, we're going to rotate from the mid-spine towards the side of the room. Nicely done. All right, let's go ahead and continue on here. Again, legs are wide, challenging the core here, challenging the inner and outer thighs, also tapping into activating the glute muscles. Okay, again, we're sitting forward on our chair. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Really pulse the knees back towards the side of the room, okay? Now, if you're like, okay, I don't feel as much activation as maybe I should, go ahead and try to lean a little bit more forward. You can bend the knees a little bit in closer towards you, or you can try to bring the legs out farther. See which variation here you start to feel it more in, okay? Now, for me, I feel the activation throughout my glutes and throughout my inner and outer thighs, my hip, ab, and adductors, when my feet are a little bit farther away versus towards the chair. So again, pick whichever variation feels comfortable to you and whichever variation you feel like you can maintain your form and continue this move. For 3, 2, feel the burn, and 1. Nicely done. Keep the legs where they're at. Go ahead and now extend the right fingertips, right hand towards the ceiling. Opposite hand comes towards the side. We inhale, reach. Exhale, we're going to lower the fingertips towards the floor. Reaching back up and rotating from the mid-spine towards the side of the room. Inhale, we reach. Exhale, we lower the fingertips down towards the floor. Sitting tall and rotate from the mid-spine. Making sure to incorporate your breath work pattern effectively and efficiently throughout these moves. Okay, with the right and left arms moving at different times, we're also working our brain, okay, challenging our brain. And exercise, when we incorporate oppositional moves, okay, moving the right side of the body and then the left side, whether it's the legs or the arms, we're also additionally challenging the brain. So you get abdominal work, glute work, inner and outer thighs, also challenging our memory. Lots of benefits to Pilates. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. All right, so go ahead, bring your legs back parallel here. Now from this, we're going to challenge our core a bit. So I want you now to lean in towards the back of your chair. Okay. So shift your pelvis to a neutral position. Now from here, we're going to do a cross-body abdominal challenge by bringing the interlacing hands behind the head, thumbs at the jawline, excuse me, elbows are wide. We inhale and exhale. You're going to go ahead and draw the knee towards the elbow, setting the foot gently back down towards the floor. Inhale, really scoop out or hollow out your abdominals. Exhale, setting the foot back to the floor. Okay, so you're rounding the spine forward. The purpose of leaning back in the chair is to allow you more abdominal activation as you round the spine forward. Again, drawing your belly button towards your spine, okay? Or hollowing out, scooping out your abdominals. They should be in like a C shape as you do the crossbody cross-body abdominal work here, right? So this crisscross move that we can do in chair Pilates, we also do on the mat. So you'll see, you might notice some of these moves, like the heel raise, we do in our standing warm-up, right? Cross-body or crisscross abdominal work we can do on the mat as well. Many benefits to chair Pilates, such as if you are not able to weight bear, or if you would rather sit in a chair and it doesn't feel comfortable to you to maybe get on the mat during a certain day. Okay. 3, 2, peel the shoulder blade up off the mat. Last time. Nicely done. All right, from here, stay leaning back, okay, but shift your pelvis into a neutral position, engaging the low abdominals. Now I want you to hold on to the sides of your chair, okay? From here, we're going to inhale as you flex the right foot for up towards the ceiling, so your toes are going to come up. Inhale to point the toes to come back down towards the floor. Inhale, flex the foot up towards the ceiling, and exhale, point the toes to come back down. So same leg, same side. Now you'll feel that your abdominals being challenged if you're trying to draw, or if you are drawing your belly button towards your spine here, okay, and your pelvis is in neutral. You should feel this in your low abs. Nicely done. Go ahead and set that right foot down, left foot. Flexing the foot up towards the ceiling. Inhale, point the toes to come down. Inhale and exhale. Nicely done. One more time. Okay, from here, we're going to add on to that both legs. So inhale, draw your abdominals in, and exhale. So you're going to flex the feet up. Point the toes to come back down. There we go. Inhale and exhale. Try to move both legs together. One more time. Nicely done, friends. All right, so I want you to go ahead and scoot forward, sitting nice and tall. We're going to go ahead and add a tricep press into our full body workout. So this is our full body move for today in chair Pilates. So again, I want you to track your ankles underneath your knees. Press your palms on top of your knees here. So we inhale, sit up tall. As you exhale, you're going to lower down. Again, keep a flat back. I don't want you to round the back. We're going to lower down onto our forearms. Once your forearm is on top of your thigh completely, I want you to inhale, engaging the core, and exhale, you're going to press up, okay? A full body weight move here, only through your triceps. So I want the back of your arm, your triceps, to take the weight here, not any other part of your body. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, and we lower down onto the tricep, okay? Elbows are pointing straight back until the entirety of the forearm is resting on the thigh. Inhale here, flat back. Exhale, press up. Okay. Sitting up nice and tall. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, we lower down, hinging from the hips until the forearm is flat on the thigh. And exhale, we're going to press up. Nicely done. One more time. Moving with control, okay. Great work. All right. So from here, you should be sitting towards the front of your chair now. Okay. Now I want you to go ahead and again hold on to the sides of your chair for balance and stability. We're going to strengthen our hip, ab, and adductors again. So from here, I want you to extend the right leg forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, pause. Inhale, lower. Okay. And repeat this variation. So we're going to start with one leg, work to the other, and then add a combo. Again, pelvis is in neutral. Draw your belly button towards your spine. Go ahead and squeeze these muscles here, okay, your quads. The more you squeeze, the more power or drive you'll get from your hips as you come up, so that way you don't feel like just your hip flexors or your inner thigh here. Your hip adductors are more grabby, so to refrain from that, really squeeze your quad. On the exhale, you inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Okay, last time. Nicely done. Go ahead and place that foot back down to the mat, extending the left leg long. Opposite side now. Engaging the muscle. Beginning with an inhale. Exhale to lift. Inhale to lower. You should be able to feel this in your low abdominals right now, okay? Nicely done. Let's go ahead and add on to that. So hold on tight to your chair, sit up tall. Just bring the shoulders up, down, and back. We inhale, lift both legs up. Exhale, lower. Now I'm going to go ahead and reverse my grip here. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, and inhale, lower. For 3, 2, make sure the pelvis isn't shifting out of a neutral position. Okay, you're not rounding in the low spine. And 1, we're going to stay up. Go ahead and bring the legs out towards the side of the room and back together. Out towards the side of the room and back together. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, challenging the hip, ab, and adductors, or inner and outer thighs. Also challenging the core. And our balance and stability, I might add. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Legs come together. Place the foot back to the mat. Beautiful job today. Let's go ahead and end our class with a few stretches. So again, you can stay scooted forward on to the front of your chair. Cross one of your legs over the opposite thigh. For a piriformis stretch, okay, we do this laying on the mat quite often in our sessions. Really beneficial stretch here to stretching out this piriformis hip muscle, which allows our foot to externally rotate or move towards the side. Okay. So from here, I want you to sit tall, bring the shoulders up, down, and back, resting your hands at the side. Now, if you're looking for an even deeper stretch, you can go ahead and hinge at the hips as you come forward. You'll feel this even more. You don't have to move very far to amplify this stretch. Don't hold your breath here during the stretches. Continue inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Let's go ahead and add on to this. You can go ahead and sit back up nice and tall if you'd prefer. From here, excuse me, I want you to extend the arms towards the side, and you're going to rotate from the mid-spine to the side. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, we're going to rotate from the mid-spine. Nicely done. For 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Go ahead and uncross that leg. Cross that opposite leg over the opposite thigh. Sitting up nice and tall. If you're looking for an even deeper stretch, you can hinge forward from the hips, keeping a flat back as far as it feels comfortable to you. You may notice the difference from one side to the other. One side may be a lot tighter than the other. Right? For me, it's my right side today. For 3, 2, and 1. You're going to go ahead and sit up nice and tall, extending the left arm forward now, opposite arm, right arm to the side. We inhale, rotate from the mid-spine to the side of the room, and exhale, return back to center. Okay, helping to unlock any tightness you might have throughout the mid-spine. Okay, now as we work on spinal mobilization, adding in rotational moves in Pilates, this can also have huge benefits to posture improvement. Also, if the mid-spine is tight and you help loosen it up through these rotational moves, it can decrease any neck tension that you might have, right? So the body is like a chain reaction. Nicely done. Go ahead and uncross that leg. Let's go ahead and do a forward fold. So placing your hands on top of your knees, again, scooting forward to the front of your chair, sitting tall. Inhale here. Now exhale, I want you to round the spine forward, tucking your chin to your chest, forward fold. So your head's coming down. Now once you get to a comfortable place here, I want you to release your hands down, kind of let them dangle towards the side of your legs. For 3, 2, and 1. Starting at the low spine, articulating bone by bone. We're going to sit back up nice and tall. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Excuse me. From here, doing a few shoulder rolls. Inhale, shoulders come up. Exhale, down and around. Inhale, up. Exhale, down and around. For 3, 2, and 1. Nicely done. Hands extended to the side. Last move here, palms facing forward. Inhale, reach, hands overstretched, and exhale, down. Again, we sweep the arms up on an inhale, and exhale, arms come down. Last time. Nicely done. Well, friends, this completes our 30-minute gentle Pilates chair session for today. I'm so glad that you can make it to class, and I can't wait to see it in the next session. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.